All right, hello. Hello. Hello, I'm back. It's me. I need to figure out a way for the quotes to... It'd be nice if it showed up on the chat overlay. Not like a huge deal. Excuse me. Not like a huge deal, but like, I wonder if I can do this. All right, let's get right to game, though. I want to get back into Dragon's Dogma. I want to get right back into it. Overlord. Boom. This is a good game. What's the point in the chat overlay? Is it for YouTube? It's for people who want to like put stream on TV on the TV or something like that. Or who want to watch it full screen if they're lurking. Is this Frostpunk? No. Oh. This is Thief. Deadly Shadows was the third one? It could also be for YouTube. It's also good for YouTube. Did they do? No. Two. Regular Thief. Oh, Thief is the one I was thinking of from 2014 that I thought was Thief 3. They just did that thing where they didn't number it because they're weird. Normally I watch on TV, put my phone on chat only so I can see. Yeah. Yeah, some people, you know, it's to make it a little more accessible for people overall.
The boy. Hello. Welcome. There he is. He is here.
Hello, sir. So earlier when I was streaming, Casper was laying over here by me by the sliding glass door. And then after I took my break, I went and found that he had moved to his little spot in the windowsill in the office. So this boy's just sleeping his way around the house. After this, he might go sleep on the bed, which is another common spot for him. Hi, sir. He's just being such a boy. He's being such a boy. He started being very demandy for his food. Yeah, you're who I'm talking about. He started being very demandy for his food. Like in the morning when we wake up, I have to like be ready with food. I have to feed him right away or he'll start yelling. He'll just walk around the house and scream. Well, not scream because he doesn't scream, but he meows at us. You know what I mean? He'll be like, meow, meow, meow. And we're like, what? What is happening? My cat gets obnoxious about her meals in the morning. He did this thing last night where he decided that he wanted food because he gets a little bit of food before bed. He decided he wanted food. And I was sitting here and he took his paw, right? He took his paw and he just put it on my leg and then just dug his claws into me. And then just walked off. So like I'm supposed to know what that means. I hate there in videos we stop numbering games and just called them Thief to Doom. Except right, it's just like it's Thief 3. It's no more or less the third Thief because you called it Thief. I was just kicking my butt, my lord. Helix, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're having allergy trouble. I hope you're taking some time to rest and some meds and stuff. Menace, yeah. He'll do that when he wants up too. He'll do that like when he wants to come up on my lap. He'll just come up and he'll put his claws like enough in my leg to get attention. Because he knows. He knows. He just wants to make sure he's extra secure and not slide off. My boyfriend teases me she's got you trained. I'd do anything for peace in this house. Mm-hmm. Main reason they did that is to get new players. Calling it Thief 3 wouldn't bring as many new players. It causes other issues such as confusing. Yeah, I think that's like a 50-50 thing, right? Because it's like, sure, I understand that people might be a little averse to like pick up Thief 3, but also just calling it Thief doesn't really resolve that issue. Like give it a subtitle then. Or the Nintendo right and slap new Thief sounds very funny. Bean isn't a menace at all. She's very gentle and sweet. She's a few demands outside of food. Yeah, Casper's the same. Casper's the same. He's very much a house kitty. He just wants place for nappies. He wants to jump up on us while we eat our meals for pets. Like this is all he wants. This is it. Thief Stalker of the Night or something like that. Right. Something that's like, hey, listen, when you're searching for this, because it's always like, how do you find something on the internet? And it's the grandma test, right? Of like, oh, grandma went to GameStop and bought me the new Thief game. She somehow bought a copy of Thief 1 for the PC from 1998. And it's like, okay, this doesn't. Okay. Sir, I gotta go back to doing Gamedle. So I think the thing of trading on the name of something when it's not really the same thing is a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword. It's like the new Saints Row that came out that was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be called Saints Row because we want people to recognize the name of it. but it's not going to be like Saints Row 5 because we want people to understand that it's a new series and it's not going to be like an escalation of how the old Saints Row was. And I'm like, okay, I get what you're saying. Why don't you call it something different then if it's so different? Why don't you call it something that's not that then? Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. Cat toss making me think my aunt's late cat wasn't really an indoor guy. He'd go out during the day, come back in the evening for food. He'd chill inside if the weather was crap, though. That's very cute. Interquel. That's not a word I've seen a lot. Interquel. Orcs Must Die 3. It's open world, so, and possession. I don't think that's... He'd throw hands with foxes as well. That's really funny. That's really funny. We're working on, oh, it could, I think Awakening was a, Did Dragon Age 2 have a thing? No, I think Awakening was a sequel. IDK, what interquel means, it feels like Awakening. Interquel means that it's something that happens in the middle. You know, it's not a prequel, it's not a sequel. It could be Shadow of War. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Thank you, sir. Let's try one of those games. That feels kind of like Intergrade. Right. It's something that happens alongside. All right, hang on. So Shadow of Mordor. Correct franchise and saga. Did Shadow of Mordor have a DLC like that? Oh wow, it's on Super Sale right now. Had that Guess the Game a couple streams. Oh, okay, yeah, that must be what I'm thinking of. It was in Guess the Game. Yeah, the first one. I don't know what it's referring to. It must. I mean, it must because it's on the thing, but like, okay. You know, like, We had it recently, but it was on Guess the Game. Yeah, that makes sense. If it was, because I was like, we just talked about this. I feel like it is both a prequel and a sequel. Is Shadow of Mordor canon to Middle Earth? I'm pretty sure no. Which, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's, yeah, like, okay. Like, I wouldn't call it that, but okay. So, when, PC, discard canon, embrace being a silly goose, yeah. Especially when it's something separate like that, you know? When it's a separate little thing, like I just... Anti-Crow feels like such a fine, you know? Yeah, it feels like such a distinction where it's like... So Xbox One, PS4, PC, single player, not... It's not canon because it wasn't created by Tolkien. I mean, not everything created by Tolkien... Not everything not created by Tolkien isn't canon, because I think Rings of Power is canon, but I also think Rings of Power is canon to the cinematic version of Lord of the Rings. So, you know, I know it's not going to be Cyberpunk because that's also on the next gen platforms because they were stupid. But this gave us our time band. Yeah, speaking of canon, like I think there's like, and this isn't like at anybody specific. I think people get weird around canon these days. I think people get very unnecessarily like protective of and defensive of canon, where it's like it's just a thing, man. You know, like I think the greatest problem of the MCU was that they didn't take the lesson from comics, which is, I don't know, man, they just do shit. And we're like, no, we have to have a hard and fast specific canon. And I'm like, dog, what if Spider-Man just got up to some shit? You know? The intercore label for it is so strange. Yeah. I think another reason it isn't canon is because it contradicts lore. Yeah, no, I think that game specifically is not canon because it's just like, yeah, these things, you know, it takes the things that are established in the books and just sort of has a goof with it, you know. But that's fun, you know. That's a fun way to tell new stories. Man, that's a game. That's a game I really want to play. That should be, you know what? That's happening. I'm putting it on Sequelitis. Sequelitis. Nino Kuni 2. Nino Kuni 2. It's on there. Oh, I closed the game build tab because I'm a goof. Being a Doctor Who fan is a great exercise in whatever. I'm just here for a good time, but also no choice in the matter because it's been around for 70 years. And I think Doctor Who has a lot of fun with it too, because they'll just be like, yeah, we're referencing this storyline from 25 years ago because the guy who wrote this episode thought it was cool. You know what I mean? I have many problems with Marvel. I can't get you know, like they just go like, this is neat. Ah, man. Single player only games is such a small. Yeah, listen, I'm gonna guess Red Dead 2. All right. Okay. Well, we know it's 2019, so that's something. That's good. That's what that did for us. So I also forgot they had Red Dead Online. I always forget about Red Dead Online. Interesting though that Red Dead, they didn't. This is on more platforms. I just want to. Like, this was also on. Like, all right. Hypnospace Outlaw was so good. It's not The Division. It's not Mario. Star Wars canon is so confusing, especially the games. The Jedi games canon, Lego games technically canon. Force Unleashed 1 and 2 confused. No, Force Unleashed 1 and 2 are not canon. The Lego games are not canon. I don't think the Jedi games are. But again, also, like, respectfully, who cares? Do you know what I mean? Like, if they want to tell a cool Star Wars story, they shouldn't let canon get in the way of that. You know what I mean? They shouldn't let, they should just tell a cool Star Wars story. And then if something is in that they want to use later, just do it. Just. Rose, hello. Rose, how are you? How the heck are you doing? Thank you for stopping in. I love that Star Wars is so chaotic. Like, that's what I want, you know? I want them to just tell a Star Wars story that's cool. You know, that's why the Lego Star Wars games are so fun, because they're just like, whatever. Force Unleashed used to be canon in the expanded universe, then Disney. Force Unleashed were never canon. You actively kill like 90% of the characters. You was definitely not canon. Star Wars is fantasy and go for it. Yeah, like just have a good time with it. Tell a goofy story about these silly space samurai. Get at it. Biggest problem is multiverse. Yeah, I did not like Multiverse of Madness. I did not like my Multiverse of Madness. That movie has a lot of problems. Oh, Astral Chain. Astral Chain was another game I really wanted to play. You know, that's why so many people enjoyed the animated Star Wars thing that they did. That's why so many people are digging. I haven't seen Tales of the Empire yet, but like you just make stories. Just tell stories. Is it Metro Exodus? Clone Wars and Bad Batch are good. And I think what was fun about Clone Wars was it was exploring different, like, it was kind of making its own thing. You know, it was like, all right, we have this timeline. I don't know, whatever. What's happening? I don't know. Stuff. So, to be fair, I was in it for Scarlet Witch being bad. See, here's the thing. I didn't hate Scarlet Witch being evil, except that it was just the most ham-fisted thing like ever. Like, they were just like, yeah, Wanda's mad about her children that are fake, and we're just not gonna address like any of that. Like, we're not, like, no one's gonna address anything that happened. We're just gonna get, nope, she's evil, whatever. She wants to kill that person. Why? Just meh. So, I'm evil? I don't think that. I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe that for a second. Some script things need to be worked on for sure. Yeah, it's just, it was a very ham-fisted game. I have no idea about this game. Jeebus. Don't want any of my, why are they evil cookies? What did you do to them to make them evil cookies? All right, give me the, I forgot Kingdom Hearts was on Switch. What a bad decision. Evil's one of the main ingredients? Oh no. The only way you can make her a villain is by making her have a big body. Right, she's just killing people. What if she just kills a bunch of people? Okay, but like, why would she do that? I need to watch it. You should watch Andor. You should watch Andor. Andor's so good. Andor's so good. Oh. It's Rage. I don't know if I'm in the minority with the multiverse. I think it's awful and ruined the franchise. I think it was a very lazy. I think it was a really lazy like plot decision overall. Like, but also it's comics and they are gonna have a multiverse, so I don't think it's gonna be good horror. And I hate Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah, there's probably like 5 minutes in that movie that you'll enjoy. Switch can handle 1.5, 2.5, so the decision to make those cloud-based was odd. Yeah, it couldn't handle them, which is why it was cloud-based. Like, that was the thing. Like, I remember reading those ports are 1, not good, and then 2, cloud-based, so. That's not a, yeah, no, you won't enjoy it. There was a couple bits that I was like, as a fan of horror things, this bit is cool. That was it. You know what I mean? I reserve the right to hate him. His family owned slaves got paid when they were free. That's why he's rich. No, listen. No one's defending that ding dong. It's comics is why I was able to sit through it. Literally comics nonsense. I agree, but they did it. I mean, here's the thing. I expect comics nonsense from comics. I expect less comics nonsense from a movie that they spent $157 million to produce, that I had to pay $16 to sit down and see. You know what I mean? It's the expectation of it. So I get you though. I get what you're saying. You're not wrong, but I expect it to be literally 1 bit better. Here, let me close this a little. Before it gets. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Andor's so good. Andor's so good. Revolutionaries aren't good people. Good, they don't need to be. Yeah. I really appreciate that bit where it's just like, yeah, no, they're not like knights. They're not like saints. They're people. You know? I like Loki. I like how it ended. We haven't seen Loki season 2. We haven't seen Loki season 2. We'll probably watch it though. I as much as I'm like iffy on the way that they're doing the multiverse, like Loki is the way that is the vehicle they're using for it. So Andor's the best piece of Star Wars media in the Disney area. Easy. Like, I got rid of my Disney Plus. Yeah, I also got rid of Disney Plus because they wanted to raise prices again. All right. So let's go back. I know I'm right about the slave thing. I have to find a check on the ableism thing. I'm sure I'm right. He was Doctor Strange. I was like, oh, I guess they need another ableist to match Jeremy Renner. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you're right on that. I'm pretty sure you're right on that. And you're absolutely right about the slaves thing. Like that, like that was news.
We best hurry. What meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
Oh yeah, fuck Jeremy Renner. This is why I don't like rich people. They will only disappoint you. They have nowhere to go but down. Do you know what I mean? I don't, is that what he said? Oh my God, are you kidding? Jalen, is that what he said, quote unquote? Especially celebrities? Yeah, like especially like. Okay. Can I? Okay, let's take music down a little bit. You think about these folks who are down for their connections, they just be some common ass people. There's nothing remarkable about them other than their wealth. That's literally it. 9 times out of 10, the reason that they're famous is their uncle was somebody and got them a gig, and now they're famous. And that's it. And what they do is rich. Their occupation is rich. These settings are masterworks. All Green Bean, hello. Green Bean, how are you? Green Bean, I appreciate you hanging out in Josh's stream, because it means it's one more person talking about friends at the table.
See me. I speak. Pray. I would ask you to material evidence.
And just the more voices on that, the better. Do you know what I mean? The more voices on that, the better. Give me a second to get the real quote. I know I remember it. No, listen, listen. It's probably close to what he said. You know? They played the Earth game on easy mode. I saw a TikTok that I need to stitch. Oh, what do you have to say?
At times, I feel I'm the only one focused on the two tasks at hand. We came to Grancis, not to slay a dragon, honoring the old pact among our.
It's definitely a change of heart. Looks like it's buried. The series came out. They did give him a hearing aid. I think they gave him a hearing aid because of the showrunners, not him. Do you know what I mean?
Any burden that would interfere.
I'm surprised he hasn't been learning your friends at the table yet. I think.
Brought no men with her from Hearthstone.
I think Josh has like a packed schedule, and he spends his time very specifically, and getting into an actual play podcast with hundreds of episodes that are, you know, hours and hours each is a big investment. And so I think once he spends a little time and gets like, once he spends time with it and you know, determines whether or not he likes it, I'm not going to assume that he'll like it. I think he will. But once he makes his decision, if he decides he likes it, it will be easier to make that decision. You know, I think getting someone to listen to any new podcast is really an ask, you know? So I got in early and I'm already behind. I've basically never not been behind on Friends. Like when I started listening super duper early, and even then I started listening when like episode 4 or 5 was out. I've never been current on Friends of the Table. It's just a fact of life. I don't pay attention to celebrities. I wouldn't have known what celebrity you were talking about until you said Hawkeye. There's a part of me that's frustrated that like I don't pay attention to celebrities. I don't actively want to know anything about celebrities. The problem is celebrities are apparently so important to the fabric of American culture that you have to know about celebrities because you have to know which celebrities are shitty. And then you have to know what celebrities own what brands so that you don't support those brands, which is the most American fucking thing in the history of the world. I'm caught up on Interstitial. I consider that a win. Yeah, I'm trying so hard to, I was trying really hard to catch up on Arisen. And then what I decided to do was start listening to Media Club Plus, which also involved listening to, or watching Hunter x Hunter. Hey, what are y'all doing? Hey. All right. Updated the modifier playthrough team. Shabbat is now Cinder Ace. The rest of the team is Nightingale, the Arcanine, Abaddon the Lampet, Lynch the Talonflame, Made the Vulpix, and Rock the Colossal. Great choices. Today I found out Jeremy Renner has said the N-word and is transphobic. Yeah, listen, I don't like Jeremy Renner. Like, Jeremy Renner's not a good guy.
Are you a warrior come to help his grace?
Buddy, you good?
How did you fare, Fisher Knight?
All right. I guess he's good. I know athletes better than 99% of people. I can name the entire starting lineup for the Kawasaki Frontale, which is a soccer team in Japan. I don't know if I consider athletes celebrities, but I wouldn't say they're not celebrities. Do you know what I mean? Where you at? Where's... Athletes are celebrity. I think there are athletes who are not celebrities, but I also think that like athletes are a subsect of celeb. Do you know what I mean? Trying to figure out which are good and which are assholes. Assume they're assholes. Most of them are assholes. They're celebrities in the specific spaces they occupy. Right. They're I don't want to say a lesser grade. Like they're a specific section.
I hear old Fornival is the subject of an inquest. His conviction would bring me no joy, not least for the loss of revenue I would suffer. Arisen, I have a proposition. I've long had dealings with Fornival, and want, pray, take a petition for his acquittal from me.
Oh, you had one too. Okay, well here, let me give it to the guy. Because
You are to pray. I would ask you to seek.
It's a Venn diagram between celebrity and athletes. A lot of people in sports teams aren't really well known. Right. Like, if I'm on a sports team, that doesn't guarantee that I'm gonna have like 80 million Instagram followers or something like that. But I could if I worked to be visible, you know? And it's a much easier route for someone on a sports team because you already have this like inherent visibility. I'm back. Nuja, welcome back. Depends on how popular the athlete is. I wouldn't say an athlete for the second division of US soccer team is a celebrity, but I'd say Acosta for, yeah. LeBron James, yeah, LeBron James is a celebrity. Absolutely. Yeah, LeBron made that leap. Easy. What if I use a magnifying glass to make me more visible? What if you accidentally use that magnifying glass to set me on fire? Is Keanu good? No. If I remember correctly. I think I read he's a Zionist. Ooh, airtight flask. Thank you. A lot of celebrities are Zionists though. Like Was he a celeb before he did movies? Who, Keanu? I don't know. Is anyone good? That's why I said is like playing the game, is this celebrity good, is a game you can only play by yourself. Cause like, no celebrities are good. Like, are some better than others? Absolutely. Are some worse than others? Absolutely. Like,
You are to see me pray.
come on.
I would ask you, but
I did it. I guess I just have to wait for the time to end. This is absolutely this sort of quest. I'm fairly certain Keanu was a good guy. I did see that apparently he's a Zionist. I don't have evidence for that, so. Where you going? Where you going? Yeah, you just have to know your own limit, which is why I just don't bother with celebrities. You know? Like, I'll watch a movie and I'll be like, that was a good movie. And someone will say, you know, that guy is a shitbag. And I'm like, oh, almost certainly. You know what I mean? Like, sure, of course he is. He was in a movie. You gonna eat some food? I gotta notice that there was like the deadline was coming, and so I came back, and now you're doing this. Chair said, if you know nothing about a celebrity's beliefs or ideology. And some celebrities work really hard for you not to know anything about their beliefs and their ideology, and that's just as bad.
You are to see me.
Come on, guy.
I would ask the inquest.
I think I need these trays. Hello?
Grown tired of playing at hero yet?
Hello? I took a tray, my dude. All right, we'll just fucking... We'll just, Listen, if I'm gonna break a law, it'll be a fun law. I'm not gonna get arrested for stealing a goddamn tray. Remember how good it was in the 80s and 90s when celebrities couldn't share their opinions? County Zionist thing is basically gossip consistent if he went to a Jewish director's house party who's a Zionist. Oh, yeah, all right. You know, all right, whatever. Does that like disprove it? Like, no, but like, I'm not gonna say it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna walk around and be like, Keanu Reeves is a Zionist because he did it. He went to a party. Like, does that mean he's not? No. Does that mean he is? Also, no. You know what I mean? Also, no. I hope it didn't autosave with me in jail. That would suck. I hope it didn't autosave. How we doing? Hey, nice. Yeah, it's circumstantial. That's not famously not public on his opinions on politics, tries to leave his personal life private. Yeah, like there's also a part of me that's like, dog, you know, you have like power and celebrity that could be used for these things. And there's a part of me that's like, not speaking out on these things is, you know, but also I get it.
I've heard of the party being gathered to slay the Griffin. Sir Georg and the others from the encampment are among them. The men who fought the High.
Problem with celebrities is the majority of them are bad, which means I can't avoid the bad things, so I just stop paying attention to it. Yeah, that's fair.
Touted as elites, but the fact of it is, the harshest tasks are often left to such types, or to the men of the enlistment corps.
Oh, there you are. Good.
Arisen,
Let me get this thing from this guy.
You are to pray. Make material.
Okay, so
You've brought evidence. Here, there's.
Mattcaulder engages in stand culture. He loves Jim Cornette. Oh my god, that's the most. Oh my god, that's such a burn. That's such a burn. Jesus. Hey Matt, do you want to play the new Fortnite season? No. There are times I wish someone would take a stance against actual things. I understand why they don't for the sake of their own brands. But see, I think that's why celebrities can't be inherently good, because a lot of them will not like stand for actual problems in the sake of like them making money, and that's, hey. What if I told you the end of this past skin is Magneto? Nah. That's cool, but nah. They've got to maintain the marketing, right? I hope he looks good.
Have your pick. What will it be to the others?
Mattcaulder looks for controversy. Yeah, Mattcaulder picks any celebrity that was canceled and immediately becomes their biggest fan. Mattcaulder didn't like Dave Chappelle until he started doing Netflix specials. Yeah, I think that's just the guy that sells the thing. I have challenging feelings about Dolly Parton. I don't know a lot about Dolly Parton. I know the good things that she's done, and hey, hopefully, you know, regular look, a Wastelander look. The new season is Mad Max inspired, also included in the past is Fallout power armor. Why do I want Magneto to look like he's in the wasteland? That's not. Someone on Dynamite on Wednesday had a sign that says Cornette is God. Imagine paying $100 for floor sides to AEW. Yeah. Also, there's a new third person called Peabody, which is a Peapod person. I love that. I like that. That sounds cute. I don't talk about politics because of story reasons. Yeah, see, like, even the celebrities who do some good things like that, like, and I'll be clear, I don't think that makes them bad. I just think that makes me go like, you know. It'll be Comics Magneto. It's not going to be any celebrity, it's not celebrity appearance unless it's that celebrity. You know? It's not a celebrity appearance one unless it's explicit. Like when they did the Uncharted guy, and it's very specifically Tom Hiddleston, or not Tom Hiddleston, fucking, you know what I mean. Is there an invisible fame line someone crosses? They need to become engaged with politics. Mark, hello. There's no other Fallout skins announced. That's really funny. That's really funny. Mark, hello. Mark, how are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome in. Hello, little Smokies. How's everybody doing today? I love that emote. It's so funny. How is everybody doing today? How is Nautical Survivors? I'm doing so good. Did you have a good time with Nautical Survivors? Oh, I gotta change my lyric. Hang on. I gotta change my lyric. Delinear, thank you for the follow. Nautical Survivors is very good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm gonna play the demo for that later. Not on stream, just for myself, but capital letters warranted. It's very good. Lacefront, thank you for the follow. Hope everybody had a good time. Hope everybody had a good time with Mark. Hi, if you don't know me, my name is mattcaulder. I'm a queer streamer here on Twitch. I play all kinds of different stuff. Indie games, retro games, horror games, stuff chosen by the community, all kinds of different things. Today we're playing Dragon's Dogma. We just finished a playthrough of Desperate Housewives, the PC game. No, I didn't know there was a game of that either. Do you play VHS board games? I would. I mean, what do you got? Let's figure it out. Let's figure out, what's stopping you? How do I play a VHS in a way that lets me capture it into the game? So first of all, I'd have to have a VHS that could capture. Yeah, how do I stream a VHS? First and maybe only struggle, because I have a desk that has a camera pointing down, so I could do a board game. I've done board games. Board game streams have happened. Check. How do I take a VHS? I'd have to digitize the VHS and play the file more than hooking up a VHS. That'd probably be way easier. How to stream a VHS is my favorite. Strong by the Fray. I binged. Oh yeah, you would love the Desperate Housewives game. Is really, really good. It's really, if you are a fan of Desperate Housewives, you will really enjoy the Desperate Housewives game. You will really enjoy the Desperate Housewives game. Let me, do they make, here's a cursed thing I'm going to search while we wait for apparently the king to get his shit together. Do they make HDMI VHS players? Oh, I would have to get an HDMI RCA adapter. And then I would have to get a VHS. There is a place near me that specifically digitizes your memories place. A VHS to disc would be, okay. I don't have a disc player in, no, I don't have a disc player in my PC. I literally don't have the ability to play a disc. So what I'd have to do is I have to get them to give it to me on a USB. I wonder if folks have digitized some of those old VHS games. I hope. I don't know any of these games, Mark. I don't know any of the, what's the name of one? Give me one. Hit me with one. I should get an external disk drive. I should. I'm going to get a Blu-ray burner eventually. That is a thing that I have planned. So that is a thing I will do soon, TM. All right.
You are to see eyes pray. I would ask you the inquest.
Oh, come on. Nightmare. There's one based on Star Trek Next Generation. You get a sticker to put on your chest as a communicator, and the game would require you to tap it. That's great. Listen, if you think I wouldn't do that, Nightmare VHS game. Atmosphere series. Oh my God, that's an amazing name.
When do you suppose the trial is? We'd best hurry.
How does the
Oh, somebody put it on YouTube. Somebody put it on YouTube. Oh yeah, somebody put it on YouTube. Hell yeah. Atmosphere is such a great title. So I need to bring back PvP books, a thing I only find out existed less than an error code from one of the devs. Say more. Talk about that. Mark Calder buys his DVDs, Blu-rays from a guy who comes in his barber with a massive holder. No, listen, that's fine. That's great. Listen, buy pirated media. That's fine.
I've detailed a bomb.
That's okay. How do I, come on. Come on, game, please. Atmosphere is such a good title. Funny enough, I was also looking at Blu-ray burners too. I have media I want to digitize. Blu-ray burners are, I'm going to get a Blu-ray burner, and then I'm going to get a Blu-ray authoring software for, I accidentally made something positive for Mark. I want to make Blu-ray authoring software so that I can make Blu-rays of shows, you know, stuff that's not available on Blu-ray or stuff that's not available in English, or, you know. How do...
If it is work.
I'm back from my walk. Did you kill the dragon? No. No, I didn't see a dragon. Apparently before games took off, there were books you and a friend would rival other person. Love that. Would read and make choices. So if Counter-Strike was a choose your own adventure book. Oh, I have two of those. I have two different sets. One is Fafard and the Grey Mouser. And I was just talking to a friend of mine about this. And one is Fantastic Four versus Doctor Doom, which are great. It's such a great idea. Post-stream eating and self-care. Mark, please take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself, friend. Thank you for bringing everybody by. Thank you for bringing the little Smokies by. Like I said, I hope everybody's had a good time with Mark. Sadly, the times that Mark and I stream overlap, you know, pretty strongly. I do make a lot of my stuff up, available on YouTube. So if, you know, for example, if you want to catch up on Desperate Housewives, I think 4 episodes are currently available, with the next 3 going up, over the week. I do. Sad in one way, but happily, because that's how I met you. Right. So it's like, and I do get to hang out. I do get to hang out in Mark's streams, on the days that I'm not streaming. So inquire after the verdict. Okay. Thank you. I just had to wait for, hello? Oh, it's just a cutscene. Oh, shit.
Order. I will have order.
All right.
This inquest has its conclusion. Fornival Frescobaldi, in the name of His Grace, Duke Edmund Dragonsbane, the court hereby proclaims its verdict.
I have to run off and get worked on. I like the vibe. I appreciate that. Lace, thank you so much.
Guilty.
Oh, he's not guilty.
All charges and released from bondage forthwith.
Yeah, I hope you have a good Friday as well.
Hereby ended.
I hope you have a good Friday. Thank you so much. He's not guilty. You know?
Our task is done. Let us report our progress. We'll like to have dealings with the armorer here for some time to come.
Sick. Well, there's one royal order done. New movie and the Knives Out for. I need to finish. I need to watch Glass Onion. Aaron and I really liked Glass Onion. Or we liked Knives Out. And we got to watch Glass Onion. Is it just Daniel Craig solving more murders? Because that's great. That's what I want. Yeah, the YouTube has a bunch of stuff. I like having stuff on the YouTube. It's fun. Glass Onion is fun in a very different way from how Knives Out was. Yeah, the little bits of like preview stuff I've seen feels like it's got a different vibe in the way that like murder mystery shows and books are. Aaron and I got maybe a third through the Poirot TV series, and we kind of fell off.
He was judged. 'Twas an acquittal hued in shades of grey, scarce different from black, but an acquittal nonetheless. The trial was fair, and so we must. Though the matter ended sourly, it's been no fault of yours.
Yeah, listen, I did what you wanted. Fucking A. All right, so I need to try to get down his character voice for an upcoming TTRPG campaign. He has such a great voice in that movie. Like that character is great. Give me more Benoit Blanc. He's great. It's just, I would watch 1,000 Knives Out movies before I would watch him as in another Bond movie. I want him to just make those forever. I want Daniel Craig to just be doing that. That's it. That's just what I want him to do. That's all I want him to do. I want them to be like, you know what you don't get anymore? Mystery movies. And they just keep doing them.
Any rarities to say?
Fully planning for Benoit Blanc to show up in my Interstitial 2E campaign. Hell yeah. Ooh, Wakestone Shard. Don't say that. That's how you get MCU type nonsense. Listen, there's no canon. There's no canon. It's just, that's a lot of money. A magical cloak that shares the wearer's health and stamina recovery effects with other party members. Yep, gonna buy that. That's good. That's good. Have any of y'all watched Poker Face? I don't know what that is, no. I can't say that I have. Yeah, look at that though. That looks cool. And when I heal, my pawns heal? Yes. It's just a murder mystery that happens to feature Daniel Craig in every movie. Right. Is Shining Force after Dragon's Dogma? Are we doing another dragon game? We are going to do a fun thing in June. We're gonna do a fun thing in June. As you know, June is Pride. And I've been chatting with Enna about what they're doing for Pride. And I was like, you know, I should do a thing for Pride. And so what we're doing for Pride is we are doing Junetober Spooks. Yes. We are doing Fears for Queers is what I'm calling it. Chainmail skirt rules. We're doing Fears for Queers. So I'm gonna be playing a bunch of spooky games that Jesse literally put together a huge list of scary games. And there is a special list that Brian put together of scary bullshit games. So we will have you know, 2 different sets of scary games. So June will be full of you know, scary bullshit. Hey, heard y'all like bullshit wheels. What if? Yeah, so we have that's gonna be June. I still have to figure out what charity we're gonna be supporting. I just have to sit down and find out, you know, just have to do some research. But it'll, you know, obviously it'll all be for charity. Everything will go to charity. I'm figuring out jump scares and all that. So extensive research in my free time playing too many spooky games. You should have a spook wheel. Ionic, what if we do? What if we literally already have the wheels?
can be further enhanced.
I'd imagine one.
What if we already literally have 2 wheels?
I hear no. Have your pick. What will it be?
So yeah, we'll have some jump scare stuff. I don't want to get too wild with like redeems and stuff, because that is usually what bogs me down and why it takes so long to put it together. But I have all next week, so.
My hubris.
Yep, I'm saying it now. Just gonna do something simple. Listen, let's go fight that griffin. We could go save that guy's dad, or what if we go fight a griffin? Fierce or queer, Eerie Allies is great. Eerie Allies is great. Brian's bankrupt spooky bullshit wheel is so much more dense than any other. Both wheels are so full. Both wheels are so full. I've seen them, and they might have been updated since I saw them. You know, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm actively not looking at them until I have to start setting stuff up. So.
The beating heart of all Grancis.
All right, let's save here.
I had a feeling you might be our escort.
Matt, I will say, if you can get it working, there's one specific bullshit wheel game I want to make sure you play before the month is done. Jesse had some issues with it. Okay.
Company of elites you're to march with.
I'm up for it.
We'll circle the capital, striking the griffin as we come upon it along the way. We attack when it sets down.
You have wheels, but do you have clocks? I mean, maybe. We need a Matt and Brian stream. You know, we could figure something out.
If you still care to join us after hearing all that.
We're always talking about it. We're always talking about it.
The hunt is afoot.
The Duke's burden is great.
Elites or no,
Between his
feel better at ease with a few more men.
It happens sometimes. There's videos on YouTube we've put up. Yeah, we've got buddy co-op, and now that Brian has like a really good PC, that becomes way more doable. Yeah, and I do still need to finish the Ouya. Every time I sit down and go, I'm gonna figure out the Ouya, it's like God hears me and stops it. Like, because the last time I sat down and was like, I'm gonna figure out this Ouya, that was when I had all the computer problems, you know?
Keep an eye turned to the shadows.
Literal divine intervention. Do the Brian Fortnite clip on. Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's old before Brian. That was before Brian, had a regular, well, not a regular job, but a job that he had to work every day. So.
We must fight.
Ice and fire both. The canyon floor is an apt.
We must
find ourselves surrounded. We must be careful. Where visibility is poor, we must be especially wary of attacks.
Probably Brian plays It Takes Two. Oh man. Yeah, we got a couple. Hello? We've got ideas. We've always got ideas. We've always got, we're always talking, always. What's happening? Deliver bait to the company and help them lure the griffin out.
So, this is where we're to meet the beast.
Do I just gotta put, do I just slam some? I just drop some meat on the ground?
The hunt is on.
The hunt is on.
Did I do it? Matt and Brian play 14 and establish a guild called the Butt Blasters.
What stratagem do you suppose the Duke's men will employ?
Oh, I gotta talk to this guy.
Be sure to cap. Be sure.
What do you... I have so many snide comments. I want to... Bobby and Matt play 9 and listen to Nuja complain the whole time. Is there... What do you... What is this, Final Fantasy SD? God, Brian and I are playing this right now, and we're really enjoying. I'm having a good time with it.
This looks interesting.
Is there something I'm missing? Is there special griffin bait I'm supposed to produce? Like,
this is a fine place to lie in ambush, Arisen. I fear some places hold too great a danger for my kind to... When venturing into new territory, best you went by
this road is frequented by peddlers.
If it was played on stream, there'd be a separate 10k point redeem to make you go back to Hughes Marsh and play the frog game. What do you mean, make me? What do you mean? What do you mean, make? It'd be terrifying and loud. Yeah, we did talk about how loud I am. Do I need like
Cassidy's look so small.
Do I need like a beef steak from an ox? Like Matt's willingly skipping Blue Mage content? Yeah, like come on, Nuja. Come on.
The grade is steep, Master. Mind you don't slip. I wonder what's inside.
All right, let's go. Listen, the Griffin loves ox. So let's go slay some oxen and get some beast steak. That part isn't even blue magey though. Yeah, it is. It's for Q. It's for Quena to get like blue mage shit. Anything going on with Quena is blue mage shit. And so I'm doing all of it.
This looks nothing like where we were before. The canyon floor is an apt spot to find ourselves surrounded. We'd best be careful.
All the poppies and lady poppies from the Poppyverse come together. Poppies, assemble. All right. Let's get through the goblins. Maybe I have to go the Poppy Supreme that connects the Poppyverse.
Equip ourselves to suit our objectives.
Have I traveled down this river? No. I wonder what's down there.
One cannot be too
Oh, there's something. Oh, there's something I can see from here. All right, let's.
Fell an ox, and we'll have ample store of meat for an immediate.
What's this?
Scrag of beast. I think we need beast steak. I'll greet each other like the shepherd. Yeah, beast. I think beast steak is what we need. What? I need to lure out the griffin.
Tucked in among all these nooks and crannies.
Stop yelling at me.
Soaked to the bone.
Soaked to the bone. They're grazing on those rocks and you slaughtered.
Get him! Before setting off, we ought to equip ourselves to suit our objectives.
Counter after they strike. They attack in quick.
Ding dong.
Not just attack blindly.
Oh, Brian maxed out his vocation. Hell yeah. Susie's status contemplating divorce. That's fine. She's not married to me.
We cannot reach it at that height.
Hey, Aaron, Matt's murdering innocent creatures. It's not. She doesn't care. It's a video game.
If we lured another monster close, the griffin may think them prey.
If we lure another monster close, the griffin may think them prey. What do you mean?
The canyon floor is an apt spot to find ourselves surrounded. We'd best.
What was the mass extinction event that wiped out all the animals? Oh, Lady Poppy showed up. Lady Poppy heard they had a rare drop.
This looks nothing like where we were before.
Seems a good place. If we lured another monster close, the griffin may think them prey.
What is that?
So, this is where we're to meet the beast. We'd best prepare for battle. Griffins are ever eager to feed on meat.
Keep vigilant. 'Tis always best we.
So what do you mean lure another like I gotta go grab a goblin and fucking
What a splendid wood.
what do I do? Okay, I'm gonna look this up because I don't deliver bait to the cup. Yeah. All right. Slay a creature and use its carcass to attract. Pick one up and carry the corpse to the. Oh, okay. A thing we've never done. A thing we've never done. You can grab a spider from up the hill. Yarrow, thank you. Yeah, I would never think to grab a carcass when I have like pockets full of meat.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
it's gonna be easier to get. It's gonna be way easier to get a spider than a. I would never think. Yeah, let me just grab the spider to lure in a griffin. But Yara, thank you for the tip. Thank you for the tip, because yeah, this is silly.
Every beast has its weakness. Observe closely.
Where'd they go? They were like right here. Ooh, there's a chest over there. Hang on. Yara, how? Ow! Just not gonna. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Shh. Talk about it. Oh, there's a chest over there too. Fuck. So many chests. Where were the spiders? I think I fought them over here. They were over here and were shooting webs at me from the trees.
They're easily spotted out on the open plain.
Never think to do this. You know, there's a part of me that's like, this is a cool idea. And then there's another part of me that's like,
I can feel it.
We've literally never done this before. Let's hide.
It comes.
Whoa, Jesus!
Then strike. I'll combine my magic with yours.
I'll aim for the head. Its head is vulnerable.
Oh shit. I was gonna I was like, we should grab it so that it can't fly away.
Solid ground, the advantage is ours.
Oh no! Ah!
Its head is vulnerable.
Hell yeah. Eat it. This poor griffin, it really did. Oh, that guy died. Damn. Did everybody die, or? It was supposed to fly away? Too strong. Too strong. And now I have gloves of might. Gauntlets fashioned from purple crystal. They raise the wearer's speed while clinging to any object. I guess it's fine. You know, they don't seem that worried, so. They look cool, but they take your magic defense down, so. Yeah, listen, it's fine. It's fine. Look, if you didn't expect me to kill it, don't make me fight it. You know? If you don't expect me to kill it, don't let me fight it. That's, you know, you never know what's gonna happen.
Be they man or pawn, 'tis hard to do aught alone.
How fare you?
All right, let's go talk to Aldonis and be like, I got him. I really need to find a wake stone. I really need to find a wake stone because there is a quest that is coming up and I don't know how soon, but I need a wake stone. I love this game makes you wait for the king to come into the room, but it doesn't make you wait for the griffin to get painted. Basic TTRPG rules. Assume your players are chaotic as all hell and will want to fight, fuck, and steal anything they see. Yeah, just don't. Oh, they'll fight this guy a little bit and then he'll leave. No. Every time I was running PFS, every time I was running Pathfinder Society, and it was like, okay, the guy's gonna run away, they would lose it. They would lose it. They would try to kill it so much harder than they were killing it before. They would be like, I drink this potion that I just spent 500 gold on so that I'm faster.
Blessed relief that all who walk Grancis roads will rest. 'Tis welcome you and the others who fought.
Oh, hell yeah, level 42. Poppy's so strong. Oh. What were the conspirators? Wait, what was that quest? I didn't know I had another. Hang on. Oh man, you really are supposed to wow. But my players know for a character they don't like and want to fight in no certain terms, they're not ready. Like, you are really supposed to get, like, you're supposed to fight him a little and then he's supposed to run away and then he's supposed to, you're supposed to fight him a little more. That's so funny. That's so funny. I hate doing it. There's sometimes I just have to put my foot down. No, I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, hey, you're not ready for this, you know? Oh, this is the thing where he wants me. Okay. He wanted me to do this side quest. Okay. Hey, listen, that was easy. We'll do that again. I saved. Intend for you to leave this room, so unless you want to suddenly roll a new character, follow the story. I think it's fair. I think it's fair to say that. I think it's fair to be clear. They're like, hey, listen, don't do this, you know? Don't do this now. That's not what we're here to do. That's not this point of the story. I think it's absolutely fair to say that. I think it's absolutely also fair. This is the thing with TTRPGs, right? I think it's fair as the GM to be like, listen, you are not ready for this fight the way that it's been planned. And then if the players go, fuck it, we ball, and go for it. You know? They made a decision. You know what I mean? Like, they made a decision. They did what they did. When GM set us up against the thing. Oh, well. All right. All right, rip. He didn't warn us. I think one of us ended in. Otherwise, he goes. Afterwards, he goes, "You were supposed to run," and we're all like, "Instructions unclear." Yeah, you can't expect people. It is difficult to say, "I expected you to run," when running is not a thing that is very clear in D&D specifically. Like, you know, that it is not a thing that is baked into the way people play that game. Where was the way to the... Oh, it was here. It's this way. It's really not. Yeah, it's really not. In a bad way. In a way that I, you know, in a way that I make TikToks about that it's a bad game. So... I think if your point is, I've avoided D&D proper for reasons. My greatest D&D masterwork encounter is forcing my players have a normal civil meal with an archfey. Every bit of tension and gremlin-y normally I love that. I love that. That's great. Hello?
My permit. There, my son is safe. Make her be praised.
Who is your voice?
Fate could befall me. I never so much as considered it. 'Twas ill luck alone put me in this spot. I but overheard a conversation. I was attending to my duties as a royal aide, and a nobleman spoke nearby, yes? But I knew them not, and gave their fervent whispers little attention.
Send a bunch of folks up against a giant troll. Rule Cool says we're gonna kill it, save the town, and be heroes because we're the best. If you throw us against a dragon, we'll run. I've never played a TTRPG, unfortunately.
Without warning, I found myself summoned by a guardsman.
They're such a good time.
He accused me of spying on the pair and banished me to the dungeon forthwith. I've lived the memory many times over in this place. Most like I could recall parts of the conversation if pressed.
I actually have to remember I'm running a game Tuesday night.
That means naught now. I seek only to save my life, or failing that, keep harm from my son. Time is short. The guard will return ere long and begin their interrogation. Most like they'll employ torture, which leaves my chances of survival.
I need to play more than Art D&D or Pathfinder. I should make a
Lead me from this terrible place. You are my final hope. Save me, sir.
I need to I should make a command for Titterpig Academy. I should make a command for Titterpig Academy. Let me see if I can.
'Tis a port crystal, master.
Yeah, okay, cool. You're my final hope. I can't recommend having it. Yeah, session 0 is so important. I've been talking about that so much over on TikTok the last week. Where's my chat? Here we go. I and a couple friends started a Discord server. We started a Discord server called Titterpig Academy to help people learn and play and find out about TTRPGs that aren't D&D. So if people are... Did he not follow me? Oh, I have to get him out through the slums. Oh. So if you're interested in that, you can join the Discord. We have a lot of really cool people in there. We have a lot of really cool people. So I highly recommend stopping in. That's a concerning URL.
Salvation and the Knights Champion. The capital swirls.
It's just a short link for the invite. It's just a short link for the invite. It's called Titterpig because that's how the TikTok text-to-speech says TTRPG. So it's become a joke on TikTok. Yeah, we have a bunch of different people running different games. Penny, who's sort of the lead admin, is doing a monthly book club to highlight specific games. We have all kinds of different chat channels for different genres of games. We have a good time. We have a good time. Just joined as an absolute indie game sicko who's always full of indie recs and always wanting more. Perfect. Exactly who I want more of in that server.
Let's make...
Come on, guy. Yeah, just stay close, it's fine.
Arisen!
What? It's dead. What? There's nothing.
Arisen!
Hell yeah.
Pardon, sir.
Yeah, I want to run a game of Luna, which is Spencer Campbell's new game, Gila RPG's new game, which is about being moon cultists who are infiltrating a sun city. It's in his Nova universe, and it's super duper fun.
To the southern gate. Our pursuers did. We've not.
And I'm doing sort of a test game in a friend of mine's server first to kind of get a feel for it, to be like, okay, how does this work? How does this work to run? That sort of thing. And then once I get a feel for it, I'll run it in Titterpig.
Tomlin, my son! My son!
I heard tell the Arisen made for the capital and prayed to find you here. I can't even imagine what they must have done to you. It's all over now. I owe you so much, Arisen. Thank you.
Mere thanks seem nothing weighed against your actions, Arisen. Without your aid, I would not stand before you, nor see my son again.
Playing on a short run of Heart while I wait for the new interstitial to come out. Hell yeah. Yeah, Heart is another game I really want to read. I have so many games stacked up that I want to read and figure out, and
I only pray it causes us no further trouble. I've naught with which to repay your kindness, but if ever you find yourself in need, Only say the word, and I'll be at your side. Make her guide you until then, Arisen.
Thanks, guy. Have a good one, buddy. Bye. Okay, the quest still hasn't triggered.
I owe you.
Those without a trade or the means to earn a wage live here.
Did I break it?
Return to my old post, I fear.
I'm your newest stand, my lord. My lord Arisen.
Soaked to the bone.
You going out that way?
I feel more familiar.
There we go.
Now.
Well, all right. So Maximilian feels the Salvation Cult is somehow involved in the recent skeletons. Right. Right. He was curious about the secret meetings.
You are reunited. You've done a proud service here, monster.
Is this the one that I need a wake stone for? I really need to get my wake stone. I need to have one in my pocket ready to go.
The Dukes? Sure, but who's to say who wrote them? And for what? Some self-important bastard with a bit of learning strings together a few lines, and there's your precious text. A piece of friendly advice. Forget the Duke. You'll be fine. I'm sure you'll find out.
Yeah. That's what they all say. Wakestone shard.
Sure
That's 3. Is that enough? Two. I wonder if I have one in my storage.
Objects in your possession. What's more, the proprietor can furnish forgeries of certain items. Precious things gone lost or missing.
Madeline, do you have one?
Just so. You lent me a tidy sum as I... In truth, I don't recall the exact... I may enjoy the gin you'll find not...
Vosge daggers, yo. Maiden's camisole, hell yeah. Lady's corset. Oh man. And get all purdied up. Barbed nails. Nails that attach to the dominant hand, bolstering it to knock foes back more often. That's really funny. All right. Maybe Fornival had. I think I bought the one that I have from Fornival. I don't know when this quest will trigger, so I kind of want to be ready for it.
Be where salvation meets.
Let's save. Yeah, I have so many God dang TTRPGs. Let me tell ya.
Salvation meets in the dead of night.
I have so many TTRPGs that I'm trying to make time to read. And Wrestling News, Bleacher Report posted a top 40 greatest AEW wrestler list. Someone in Chinese Discord mentioned Christian is 16 and Jericho's at 6. So no, that alone, the list is bullocks. Yeah, I agree.
You've made quite. You'll be wanting to take all the time.
Orange Cassidy at 11.
Take all the time. Do come again.
Are you saying he should be higher or lower?
I see you're hard at work, truly, even as long that makes his work.
Do you think he should be higher or lower?
Bearing different tales.
If there's here, she'd draw blood for Vampire Christian to drink. Oh, man.
I hear. Have your pick. What will it be?
All right, we'll stay till nightfall, and then we'll try to go peep on Salvation. A bit higher. His Intercontinental Championship last year, I'd say like a 9. Okay.
Here we can rest, manage inventory and skills.
Okay. Yeah, because I think Orange Cassidy is like one of the best wrestlers right now. Like, even without his in-ring performance.
I'm not what successful any rarity.
I just mean like 3. Do I have some in storage?
Any rarity.
Let me see if I have one in storage. Just Orange Cassidy embodies like fun wrestling. And like that alone should be celebrated. Like I want more Orange Cassidys and fewer Jerichos.
What will it be today?
Yes.
What will it be?
Wakestone. Okay. We've got one. Breaker's 8, Tony Stormer's 14. Sheeta's 15. People are never happy with a ranking list. Do you know what I mean? People are never happy with a ranking list. Is it that guy right there? Or is that just a random pawn?
What do you make of this new plan the High Conclave's crafted? I know the aim's to sow chaos, but still, I can't but think it's excessive. Talk is those walking bones have slain 3 of our own, and we're to let such creatures roam the roads.
Aye, if we're so ordered. The rest of the Conclave's design relies on those skeletons.
Lady Lanterns are for poppies. But listen, we're sneaking. This is a sneaking mission.
Is greater than I thought. 'Tis time to send word to the others. Come, no more doubts, brother. You're to begin work under the Conclave soon, no?
Aye, I'm bound for there now. 'Tis my first time. I was surprised at the summons, truth be told. I've not been with Salvation long. I suppose they trust me. I'll not miss the hellish life of a messenger, I'll tell you that.
We ought confront or follow one of them.
Let us approach one of them, or tail them a while.
All right. So I guess I gotta It's like when WWE uses your yearly ratings, way to get a lot of buzz and cheap heat. Yeah, I do think it's really funny. I do think it's really funny when they put out a new game and it's like, yeah, this guy blows. I look cool. I appreciate how cool I look. Do we want to... Saludor said we should tail them a while, but they're not moving?
The rift represents the bond between Pon
Let's
and
prepare
Arisen.
well for the road
It's
ahead.
quite the intricate maze of passages. I fear I'll soon be...
From where? Where are we going? Why are you worried about an intricate thing of passage? We're not going anywhere. We're standing on the road. I don't know what just happened.
Place one can live without fear of...
Oh, come. I definitely grabbed him like 3 times. You know? Shut up, game. Shut up, game. Can I drop a situation in the chat and see how people feel about it? Yeah, what's up? What's going on, Brian? I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on, so you got time.
You humans certainly do make a lot of expressions.
We best make for that alley.
Let us approach one or tail them one.
Let us approach one or tail them a while. I would have loved to do that, except that they just like took off.
The scrivener at the Black Cat here can duplicate objects in your possession.
Let's say you've gotten home from groceries, you've pulled up to your house, you got the garage door open, you're walking in and out of the garage to drop off groceries. While doing this, a solicitor walks into your garage to talk to you. How quickly do you grab a heavy object and bludgeon them? How,
Duke's gone well, but who's to say
slowly. Second key to salvation. Well, I should buy that. Clearly.
I'm sure you'll find all you anytime.
Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, I gotta get up here to the catacombs. Oh yeah, okay. We're gonna go back to exploring for the rest of stream then. That's what we'll do.
This wins us entry into the catacombs' depths.
Like, how quickly do I do? I would also just, because I know some people are weirder about people being in their garage. I would not. I would be like, hey, please step out of my garage.
I hear no end of, and will it be understood?
You know, don't. You know, a lot of people view that as like you're coming into their house. They view that as the extension of their house, and I don't think they're necessarily wrong, but I think some people are a little too, I'm guessing a thing happened. You know, I'm guessing a thing happened, and that's, you know, and, why solicitors show up at 8 p.m. That's, you know, that's also a good point. Go home. Solicitor collecting signatures for a petition. When confronted with why did you follow me in my house, they replied, I didn't follow you inside. I knew you were home and walked up. To which my partner replied, you followed me across the threshold of the garage into my living space. Wherever you petition, I'm not signing it. Please leave. Thankfully, they did. The audacity. Yeah, like, I think it's a, like, you don't walk into the garage. Do you know what I mean? Oh, shit. You don't, like... I really think, and by think I mean I know. I view the garage as part of my house, so you can only walk in if invited. Yeah. If they're walking by and see this and wait outside and say hi, that's fair. That's different. Yeah. Walking into the garage is like just really bad form. You're setting yourself up to have a problem. And I don't think, a thing that I've learned a lot by listening to people explicitly is the garages have doors. This one is open. You walked into it. I could close the garage and you'd be trapped, and thus you're inside the domicile. Yeah, that's a great way to think about it. There's a door. You're inside it. Men do not think of their safety in a way that people who are socialized femme as much as they do. Like, and I'm not saying that as like any big surprise. I'm saying I've you know, learned that explicitly from hearing people talk about the ways that they approach social situations, the ways that they feel safe in social situations, the ways that they feel unsafe in social situations, the ways that social situations can go from feeling safe to feeling unsafe. And people who are socialized as men, particularly white men, do not have that same viewpoint. They literally don't view the world that way, because for them, they're not dangerous spaces. They're not spaces that are as inherently dangerous. There are not times that are as inherently dangerous. There are not places that are as inherently dangerous.
Take more care.
It is what makes me laugh, but not laugh about the whole men versus bear situation, because very clearly the answer is bear. And the only thing that I have seen men do in that situation is prove why everyone is picking bear. Oh, fuck. I'll put this in chat. This is about a month after we had a guy in the middle. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah, a guy who was just walking around and was like, oh, did you talk to someone who isn't Brian? And was like, oh, yeah, he knew. Cool, no one is here. Yeah. My sex is white male, but I'm very small and I look like someone in high school. So I have a different view from someone. Right. And there's a lot of reasons why that would be different. But I think even for, you know, it's layers, right? The way that I thought of the world for a very long time was very different than the way my partner thought of the world, because, you know, I'm a dude. I'm fine saying that about myself. I'm a large guy. People don't tend to bother me in the same ways. And if they do, they're very resistant when I say, "Hey, fuck off." Do you know what I mean? And so it's been an interesting thing to learn, you know, from conversations with Aaron, listening to people online, conversations with people online about like very different things. And it's like, you know, it's opened up, you know, not only just my worldview, but just the way I think about things, the way that I approach things. And I think a lot of people, sadly, don't do that. Contacted our neighbors. This guy was also up on their porch measuring stuff. As he was there, he said pest controls, all sorts of red. Yeah, no, see, that's the thing for me. That's the thing for me, is that he told y'all one thing and he told them a completely different thing. It makes me wish y'all had, like, not Ring cameras, because Ring cameras suck, but I wish y'all had a security camera to be like, who the fuck is this guy? You know? That Bullocks is why I'm on a short TikTok break. I can't with those stupid. I mean, it's not just on TikTok, you know? It's not just on TikTok. And what's great is none of the people that I follow were really talking about it in that way. If anybody that I followed was talking about it, it was, wow, I can't believe anyone is out here picking out men. That's bananas. What's that sound?
Talk is, a band of woman thieves makes their den in these parts.
Oh, well, there's just a big Cyclops over there. And a castle ruin? Yo? Person's definitely scoping out how, yeah. That guy is definitely scoping out houses to steal from.
Reach out and take you.
Without question. The only platform I'm really on is Reddit, and subreddits are specific to a topic. TikTok's only where I saw it. Oh yeah, I saw it a lot of different places.
There, Master! Cyclops!
Cyclops!
I'll grab it where it's weakest.
I'll strike his arms with lightning.
Yeah, get him, Brian. Hell yeah! I love Brian's lightning whip.
It's fallen! Now! Attack! Its armor is wrecked!
God, I love Brian just hitting it with the lightning lash. It's so good. It's so good. Look at him just wham!
What's this?
This game is good.
Throwing a top a tree, as we will at its roots.
Me having deleted my social media years ago, only hearing these dramas from curated list of discourse, happily missing such a discourse. Yeah, I think the thing is, it's not a discourse so much as just like people reacting to stupid men, which there's a part of me that's like, yeah, this is a conversation we should have because we should explain, like, there should be like education for people who are open to listening. But also, hey, y'all should understand, you know? I need stamina. Ow, 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 ow. Ladies, I just fought a Cyclops, okay? They're like, we know, that's why he's there. And now they're trying to hit me with boulders, fuck!
Keep watch for falling rocks as we walk the slopes.
My mental health has improved significantly since deleting Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. Oh, I got Reddit. I use TikTok. I'm starting to use Instagram a little bit more. The ruins of Haven's Peak Fort. Yo.
This hold is home to thieves now. The Western Library's base. Their leader is an infamous misandrist. I thought it would go much easier were we able to use...
Their leader is an infamous misandrist. Sick. In college, one of my friends was 7 foot 300 because he's a large lad. The best was someone giving you guff at the bar. He just walked up. Yeah, he just needs to be present. He would just need to be present. He would just need to be like, hello. Ugh. He was a accounting major who loved EVE Online. I love it. I love him. And TTRPGs. I like that he's an accounting major who loves EVE. Like, of course he does.
Oh, I'll enjoy this.
So fun fact, I knew we were gonna have to get here and fight this whole bandit camp. Because the leader of these bandits hates men. And I'm not getting rid of Brian, so.
There's no place for menfolk here. Go on.
So yeah, this was always going to happen. Ooh, she pooped out a bunch of money. Hell yeah.
What's that?
Hope everyone saw that. That was cool. It just whoop. A high school friend who's 6'10", Belarusian, who's rather physically dense. Hallway crowds would part.
Seems there's more than one way to deal with bandits.
Yeah, I've filled out the last couple years. Well, the last couple years meaning like the last couple years when I was in high school.
With the next, Master.
And yeah, it's. Oh, hi, sir. It's funny how people will get out of your way. Which is funny because that's something I'm like actively trying to fight against now. In different spaces where I'm trying to be less physically threatening and, you know, less physically not aggressive. But yo! Oh, right. I had this specifically because of all the debilitation resist, and that gets rid of a lot of it. Oh, but it's only for women. I can't even give it to Brian. All right. Okay, come up, sir. Don't just claw my pants. Are you here because you want lunchies? Is that the problem? You woke up from a nap and now you want lunchies? But yeah, it's a thing I really struggle with How dare a game have something specifically for what? But yeah, it's something I'm really dealing with now where
This looks interesting.
I want to be less physically imposing in these. I'm sorry?
There may be aught here.
Hang on.
I was hoping you'd...
They get the big thick beetle armor with the massive horns of the plates. You get the tiny butterfly armor with teeny weeny wings, and your jiggly's covered. That's all you get. But hold up, that magic defense. I mean, yeah, but all my piercing and striking resistance goes down. Customary attire in the Western lands, it is said. You know who really used that? Brian. Hey, guess what, buddy? It's ladies only. I love that it's just these little panties and then just my big stompy boots. Just like, yeah, no, boots are still. No, you still got big old boots.
An ancient thought to be you can say just
Got off in the last section of the ice gym. Screen is just white, you can barely see anything. Oh, yeah. This is what Dragon's Dogma 2 is better, none of that shit. None of that shit! What if I personally want butterfly armor with just big beetle armor helmet, though? It is, you know, it's an annoying thing in Monster Hunter where some of the armors are gender locked, and that's, you know.
rumors tell of their leader's hatred toward men. We might speak with her.
Were we all female? She'd like speak with us. Nah, sorry. Whoops. Brian has his titties out and he loves it. All right, well now we're through here. And we have a whole new area to explore. So did you name your pawn Brian? Yeah, it was one of the names the game knew and selected. I had to. That's a good point. That's, you know, I'm down with that. Free the nipple, my lord. But yeah, that'll be it for today. That's it for today. And that's it for this week. Because goodness, it's Friday. Holy cow. What a week. It's been. Goodness gracious. What a week it's been. Brian, your influence on me, you know, listen. You let him do it. All right. Close a bunch of these extra tabs. My Dragon's Dogma 2 Catman was serving something. You know? Love seeing guys run around with the strappy armor. It's got clothes the size of American cheese covering. It just covers the very soft bits. That's it. It just covers the very soft bits. Oh my goodness. All right. So yeah, it's Friday. It's the weekend. I hope everybody has some fun stuff planned. We've got a little trip ahead of us. We're gonna see our friends, which I'm very excited about. Very excited. We don't get to see these friends as often, which is great. Not that we don't get to see them as often, now that we get to see them now. So I'll have some fun pictures to share in the Discord, late Sunday, probably. And next week will be all, as I look at the calendar, next week will be all Dragon's Dogma, and we will start Fears for Queers the week after, since that'll be June. What do I have planned? I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. That's the planning. A lot of the planning happened like literally yesterday. So we only have so much of it done and ready to go. But I'll announce everything once it's finalized in the Discord. So everybody knows what's happening. We'll figure all that out. We're in Stumped. Stumped is just about to go live. They're gonna be playing more Paladins. Excuse me, and Played Up. So Aaron and I've been watching a little bit of Paladins on YouTube. It's been pretty fun. But I'm gonna go have some food and walk Josie and all of that. Again, I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Take care of yourself. Do something nice. I appreciate the heck out of every single one of you. Thank you for spending time with me today. And I'll see everybody on Monday.